From CBS News Bay Area, this is the Morning Edition.
Well, thanks for joining us this morning. It is Wednesday, November 29th already.
I know. Let's get it started. A welcome back home. Celebrations erupting on the streets of Tel Aviv after another round of hostages are released.
My mother was the glue that held our family together.
First Lady, political strategist, diplomat, advocate. Rosalind Carter lived a life like no other. Her family will say their final goodbye today.
I don't really think it's violating. People who are afraid of the law are people who usually break the law.
Some extra eyes on crime. New hope that license plate readers could make a difference on the streets of San Francisco.
This is a tough pill to swallow for sure. Frustrating.
Stunned in Sacramento. If you went to bed before halftime, you might be shocked. The Dubs lose a tough one to their Northern California rival. Good morning to all of you. I am Nicole Zalumis. Reed is on vacation. Gianna has lost her voice, so we get Ann today.
Yes, happy to be here this morning. Little early, but trying to give you all inspiration to get up and go. And it is a bit of a rainy morning, so take that for what it's worth. Might want to leave a little extra time if you're heading out on that morning commute.
I know we should take a live look outside on this Wednesday morning, because on my morning commute, I walked out the door and said, whoops, I need a raincoat. And as you can see here on our camera, raindrops just keep falling on our heads. Jessica, how long will that last here in the Bay Area?
You know, throughout the Bay Area, we are waking up to some rainy conditions. It's been on and off in certain pockets of the Bay Area, more off than on down in the Santa Clara Valley. But let me show you what it's looking like right now on our first alert Doppler right behind me as we're waking up and heading out the door on this early Wednesday morning. The time now is 7 a.m. and we're seeing a lot of unsettled weather widespread throughout the Bay Area. Anywhere from Santa Rosa down into areas like Petaluma, we're starting to dry up, but we see some heavier pockets of rain over into Mill Valley areas, San Rafael, stretching all the way over into Richmond right now on our first alert Doppler. As we head off into the east, we're also seeing some heavier pockets there too. Hercules light showers right now, Vallejo lighter conditions, but that system moves off into the east and we're going to get hit with it within the next 15-20 minutes or so. As we head south along 101 into areas like San Mateo, all the way down into the Santa Clara Valley, it's starting to dry up. This was definitely an early morning system, and this was what we were expecting too, because watch what happens on Futurecast heading hour by hour into this afternoon. The system moves off into the east into the Sacramento Valley. It starts to dissipate with that dry air over near there, and then we're left with dry conditions right behind it, heading into our lunchtime hours with partly cloudy skies, a mix of sun and clouds into the evening hours tonight. So in total, we're going to see about 1/10 of an inch of rain in areas like San Francisco, about 1/2 inch of rain, actually less than that, all the way down into Redwood City with about 1/4 inch in areas like Oakland. I'll have more on what you can expect heading into this afternoon and throughout the rest of this unsettled week in just a bit. But for now, over to you, Nicole.
All right, let's get you caught up on traffic conditions. It's a drizzly start for our Bay Area commuters. Make sure to take it slow this morning as more accidents and slow conditions are appearing over at the Altamont Pass. Slow conditions for the most part if drivers are coming from westbound 205 to I-680. It's a 39-minute drive into the city. In Hayward, there is an accident causing a right lane closure going northbound 880. This is just after the curved overpass from Castro Valley. No reported injuries at this time, but be sure to check if this adds more travel time to your commute this morning. Ann.
Today marks the 6th and potential final day of the truce agreement between Israel and Hamas. Since the ceasefire has been in effect, Hamas has freed 81 hostages and Israel has freed 180 Palestinian prisoners. Israel has been given the names of another group of hostages expected to be released today. There is a possibility the pause in fighting could continue longer. Israel and Hamas previously agreed to extend the pause by 1 day for every 10 hostages Hamas releases. Later this week, U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken is set to travel to Israel and the West Bank to continue negotiating a hostage deal. Memorial services continuing today for former First Lady Rosalind Carter. A private funeral will be held later today in the Carter's hometown of Plains, Georgia. That is where she will be laid to rest at the family's residence. Former President Jimmy Carter and other presidents and First Ladies past and present attended a big memorial tribute yesterday for Carter. In the next half hour, we're going to have a live report from Georgia with more on her final journey home. The search for a missing Piedmont mom continues this morning. Danielle Friedland went missing last Wednesday after missing a flight home from Houston for Thanksgiving. Her family says while she was in Houston, she was undergoing mental health treatment. Now family and friends who flew in to help find Danielle have narrowed down their search to a wooded area near a bayou in Texas, where they hope to find her safe.
The man found guilty of assaulting Nancy Pelosi's husband in their San Francisco home will be back in court this morning to set a date for another trial. Sean Chitnis is live from the Hall of Justice with more on the different set of charges that David DePape faces. Good morning to you once again, Sean.
Nicole, good morning. And the district attorney's office sounding confident as they were getting ready to move forward with the state case. We do want to point out that DePape has already been convicted of charges in the federal case. So as we get ready for that state case to begin, let's talk a little bit about the charges that he is facing for that particular case. Those include attempted murder, assault with a deadly weapon, elder abuse, and false imprisonment. DePape is accused of striking Paul Pelosi, the husband of former Speaker Nancy Pelosi, with a hammer in the Pelosi's home last year. Part of that moment was captured on police body camera video. In federal court, DePape was convicted of 2 charges: attempting to kidnap a federal official and assaulting an immediate family member of a federal official with the intent to retaliate against them for their performance in office. Federal prosecutors spoke about the significance of getting a guilty verdict on those charges earlier this month.
In America, one's free to believe whatever they want and to engage in impassioned political debate. What this guilty verdict on all counts sends is a clear message that regardless of what your beliefs are, what you cannot do is physically attack a member of Congress or their immediate family for their performance in their job.
And so with those charges in the federal case, he is facing a sentence of 20 to 30 years. He is set to appear in court this morning, where we expect them to set a trial date for the state case. Nicole, back to you.